It's a big day for football fans, as a lot of people will be heading to Wofford College as the Carolina Panthers spring training camp gets underway.
Our own Aaron Cheslong joining us live from Wofford now. There's a lot of questions as Carolina starts their preparations for this upcoming season.
Yeah, Alexa, Cody, that's the case every single year, but there's been so much change with this Panthers team over the past season. It starts and stops with their quarterback, Cam Newton, number one under center, the number one option on offense for these Carolina Panthers. And all these fans starting to file in here at Gibbs Stadium, they have one question on their mind. Is Cam Newton healthy enough to lead this team back to the playoffs? They looked like they were headed there last year. An unbelievable start to the season, but the Panthers lost 7 straight games at the end of the year and missed the playoffs. Cam Newton, certainly Greg Olsen coming off a foot injury. He had surgery in the offseason, much like Cam Newton did. So these guys are big question marks on the offensive side of the ball. On defense, the Panthers lose a ton of talent. They lost guys like Thomas Davis he's now on the Los Angeles Chargers. Guys like Julius Peppers and Ryan Khalil, both sides of the line, they're both now retired. So they've got some young blood here via the draft, a huge offseason signing in Gerald McCoy on the defensive line. So many things to focus on for these Panthers and the fans that are out here in Spartanburg to see them. Cam Newton, the number one topic. Ron Rivera says he expects him to be ready to roll.
We believe he's ready to roll. He had a good offseason. He had a good break from what we're being told. And again, the proof will be in the pudding. We'll get to see tomorrow exactly. Based on the things that we have as far as going in with our install, will dictate what he does. All of his reps will be monitored. They'll be scripted out, and we'll just follow that pattern as we go through it.
The other big story locally, guys, is, of course, whether this will be the last training camp at Wofford College. You can see the Panthers logo right above the Gibbs Stadium sign. Fans are starting to file in here. They just opened the gates for the kickoff party. But again, nothing definitive one way or the other of whether this will be the last year of Panthers training camp in Spartanburg. They're building the new facility in Rock Hill. You figure it's only a matter of time, but nothing official as of yet. So if you're a diehard Panthers fan and you're living in the upstate, your best bet is to come out sometime these next 2 weeks. But again, so many questions will start to be answered tonight at 6:30 when the first practice happens. But coming up at 4:30, we're going to go check in with all the fans out there, find out exactly what they're excited to see this training camp, guys. We'll see you here in just a little bit.
All right, Aaron, thanks so much. And at least you're not sweating out there. Very nice afternoon for kickoff of this training camp.
Without question. I couldn't ask for better weather. I've been begging Kendra year in and year out, and she's finally listening to me.